Dear student, in this video, we will learn biosensor in detail. From this video, the student will be able to understand definition of biosensor, structure of biosensor, different types of biosensor, block diagram of biosensor and its application. Let us define biosensor. The biosensor can be defined as analytical devices which include a combination of biological detecting elements like sensor system and transducer. This is the general structure of biosensor. It consists of 4 different elements, that is analyte, bioreceptor, transducer and signal processor. Or simply we can say there are the 3 main elements of biosensor, that are samples, transducer and electronic system. There are so many different types of biosensor: resonant biosensor, optical detection biosensor, thermal detection biosensor, ion sensitive biosensor and electrochemical biosensor. Now we will study the block diagram of biosensor in detail. So the first block shown in this figure, that is a sample or analyte, the substance of the interest that needs detection. For instance, the glucose is an analyte or the sample in a biosensor designed to detect the glucose. The next block is a bioreceptor. A molecule that is specially recognizes the sample is known as a bioreceptor. Enzymes, cells, DNA, antibodies are some examples of bioreceptors. The process of signal generation, it may be in the form of light, heat, pH, charge, upon the interaction of the bioreceptor with the sample is known as a biorecognition. The next block is a transducer. The transducer converts one form of signal into another form. In this case, the change in the properties of bioreceptor is converted into an electrical signal. The role of amplifier is the electrical signal produced by the transducer are very weak. Hence, the output of the transducer is amplified using the amplifier. The last block is a data processing. The amplified electrical signal is calibrated against the composition and the concentration of the sample. In the recent years, these sensors have become very popular and they are applicable in different fields, which are it is shown in this figure. So the main application it is listed here. In case of medical and health, the biosensors are successfully used for the quantitative estimation of several biologically important substances in the body fluids, for example glucose, cholesterol, urea. Also in case of industry, the biosensors can be used for the monitoring of fermentation products and estimation of the various ions. The most important application, that is pollution control. The biosensors are very useful to monitor the environmental, that is air, water pollution. Also in military, the biosensors have been developed to detect the toxic gases and other chemical agents used during the war. Also in the food industry, the biosensors for the measurement of carbohydrates, alcohol and acids are commercially available. They are used for the monitoring the food authentically and quality and safety. So the biosensor is very important sensor which is widely used in so many applications.